So what is the most important or the most essential survival strategy? I think I know, and it's not what you would think it is. Now, when we think about survival, we think about how to survive out in the wild, how to light a fire, and so on. But I haven't seen, and there are lots of those videos, and lots of those videos on my channel as well, actually. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I haven't yet seen a video talking about what would be the most essential survival strategy for most people. And I'll tell you what it is. I'll just have an olive first. I would like to put it this way. The wilderness is not going to kill you. Being out in the wild, in the woods, mountains, it's not going to kill you. It's city life. Working 9 to 5, working long hours, stress, that might kill you. So I believe that the most important survival strategy is a strategy that takes you out of that life, that kind of life, the stressful city life with deadlines and all that. You know what I'm talking about. A strategy that takes you out of all that and into the wilderness. My strategy for surviving was a strategy that enabled me to concentrate 100% on my writing, and the same strategy would automate, would make all the other stuff automatic. Excuse my English. So for me, what works is, what works is, and I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but for me to be able to write 1,000 words every day, which I love, and then be able to go out in the woods and enjoy some olives, I had to do, well, first of all, I had to make myself unavailable. What that means is no more emailing me on Friday afternoons, which people typically used to do. From now on, I'm answering emails once a week. Wednesdays, a few hours in the middle of the day, I will answer and close everything within those hours. And if you need to reach me outside of those hours, you have to call me. So I have disabled email on my cell phone. I have disabled email on the computer that I'm using when I'm writing my novels, and I'm answering emails one day every week. All the other guys and girls with the bushcraft wilderness hiking channels, I haven't seen a video where they talk about this. Maybe there are some, but I haven't seen it yet. So I know that there are some trolls out there who will just give this video a thumbs down and write some nasty comments. That's just the way it is, but that's okay. And if you don't like this video, then sorry, that's okay too. But felt a need to say that I really do think that the most important survival strategy is to get away from 9 to 5 city stress and all that and get into the wilderness. It's a kind of a reverse thinking. If you design your life so that you have time and energy to get out into the woods, out at sea, out up in the mountains, if you design your life so that you can do that more often, you'll have a better life. And here's the thing, if you can't get out in the woods, you're not out doing bushcraft, you're not practicing your skills, you're not hiking, you're not experiencing anything. So I would say that the most important tool is that mental tool that lets you actually get out in the woods in the first place. It's and here's where all the thumbs down will be because anyone could have said that. Well, it's obvious. Yeah, I know it's obvious, but it's common sense. But common sense isn't that common. That's what they say, right? And it's true. So if this can kind of inspire you to manage your time and maybe design your life in such a way that you have more time for bushcrafting, hiking, whatever you want to do, maybe some sports, I don't know, well, then I think you should. I think you should. Life goes fast, you know. If you just spend all your days working, suddenly it's all over and you didn't get to do all the things that you wanted to do. Eating olives is very strange, for me at least, because it tastes fantastic until it doesn't anymore. So I can eat quite a few olives, but suddenly they don't taste that good anymore. I don't know why.